Hello, friends. We will continue to keep you updated on the developments at the front line. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. During the aerial reconnaissance, the fighters of the 3rd Assault Squad of the Omega Special Forces Center discovered enemy infantry arriving in small groups at the position to rotate, and the infantrymen were gathering in a dugout. The UAV operators sent an FPV drone with a powerful fragmentation charge to the dugout, judging by the power of the explosion, instead of preparing for the assault on our positions. The enemy needs to prepare black bags. The occupiers fled, leaving their vehicle in the middle of the road, and the servicemen of our brigade know for sure that it has no place here. A well-aimed shelling, an explosion, and the enemy's vehicles are on fire. On the night of January 31st, February 1st, 2024, soldiers of the Group 13 Special Unit of the Defense Intelligence of Ukraine destroyed the Ivanivets missile boat of the Russian Black Sea Fleet. The enemy vessel was on a raid on Lake Donoslav in the temporarily occupied Crimea. As a result of a series of direct hits to the hull, the Russian ship sustained damage incompatible with further movement. The Ivanivets heeled aft and sank. The cost of the ship lost by the aggressor state is approximately $60–70 million. The Airmobile Battalion of the 95th Separate Airborne Assault Brigade of the Policia Brigade is performing tasks in one of the hottest areas and is effectively destroying the occupiers. Destroyed 2 enemy dugouts and an off-road vehicle in the forest in Kharkiv region. Sabotage on the railroad in the Tambov region. An arson attack on a relay cabinet disrupted the use of the railroad, which is used to transport missiles to the Russian Aerospace Forces arsenal. The arson of the electronics was more important than the destruction of the railroad track. Restoring electronic parts is much more difficult in Russia because of sanctions. And this is footage of a Russian vehicle evacuating a wounded terrorist from military positions. China's new defense minister Dong Jun has said during talks with Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu that Beijing has supported Russia on the Ukrainian issue. Shoigu and Dong Jun held their first talks via video link after China's recent appointment of a new defense minister. The Russian minister welcomed his colleague with the appointment and expressed confidence in expanding military cooperation. HIMARS destroyed another Russian missile launcher that they were trying to hide in the trees. Currently, the Ukrainian armed forces have 20 M142 HIMARS launchers in service, which caused significant losses to the invaders. It is worth noting that in addition to HIMARS, the Ukrainian army has other Western multiple launch rocket systems of 220 mm caliber. The Ukrainian company Skyfall has developed and produces domestic strike drones called Vampire. Vampire is a rather large hexacopter that can lift a payload weighing up to 15 kilometers to an altitude of up to 400 kilometers. Thanks to this, it can drop different types of munitions on the enemy. Thermobaric, shaped charge, and fragmentation projectiles to effectively hit different types of targets, including tanks and other armored vehicles of the armed forces. The Avdiivka area became one of the main areas where the scale-up of kamikaze drones and the main development of this industry began. After the enemy's powerful assaults began, our caring people were able to organize and provide the army with FPV. A special role was played by Sternenko's community, for which we are very grateful. Over the past 4 months in the Avdiivka sector, more than several hundred vehicles of various types have been destroyed, inactivated, several assaults have been stopped, and many infantry groups have been defeated. And this is just with drones. Mariinka direction. During the assault, the enemy used 12 pieces of equipment, more than half of which exploded on minefields and FPVs. Unfortunately, with heavy support from artillery and a large number of infantry, they managed to push our forces out of several positions. The guys are holding on, but still, in each direction, there is a lack of separate units of attack UAVs, which are not engaged in parallel tasks. In the Vuhledar sector, the pro-Russian militants tried to conduct an assault operation involving a large number of vehicles. No success was achieved. The Black Cossacks destroyed 11 pieces of equipment using FPV. Dear friends, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video so that more people can learn the truth. I will prepare more interesting and fiery videos for you.